Hmm. Hello, everyone. Hope you are well. As I told you last time, I'm making some changes to the channel. What I'm doing now is cleaning up our recordings. So there are some old recordings that no longer reflect my approach, what I'm doing now. So I'm renewing them. If something you really like goes away, rest assured it's going to come back at some point in a new updated form. Okay? All right. So ready for today's practice? Beautiful. I'm going to ask you for now, please find a comfortable seat. A few adjustments. And when you're ready, close your eyes and just notice how you feel overall. Notice how the body feels as sensation. Notice what's going on in the body. Notice what's going on in the mind. Tensions, worries, expectations. For now, for a little while, for the next 30, 40, 45 minutes, the invitation here is for you to let go of all doing. Let go of the need to accomplish anything. Even letting go of the need to relax. Let go of that. The need to let go. Let go of the need to let go. And as a preliminary practice today, we're going to be taking a few moments to explore the elements of our current experience. So what we're doing here is gently bringing the attention to the moment, right here, right now, to the present moment. It's nothing complex, nothing mental. It's just exploring what is in your field of awareness. We're going to bring attention to the senses. So your eyes are closed. Let's begin with a sense of hearing. Notice the sounds around you. Maybe at first noticing sounds at a distance. Faint sounds, others not so faint. Bringing attention to the closer sounds. Sounds right outside your building, sounds next door, sounds in the house, in the apartment you're in, sounds in the room, sounds of the body, the sound of my voice. Just exploring the sense of hearing for a little bit, for a little while. All right, now we can let go of the sounds and gently start bringing attention to the points of contact between your body and the surface providing support. If you're seated on a chair, on a sofa, on the floor, a mat, whatever it is, just notice that. It's another word for weight, a weight of the body. Yes? So just bring attention to that. Maybe there is a residual taste in the mouth or smell in the air. And even if our eyes are closed, we can still see. Sense of sight is active. It's that darkness in front of your closed eyes. Maybe some colors or shadows, residual lights. Notice that as well. And finally, as long as we're there, we can just start bringing our attention inward and noticing that inner world of thoughts, images. Thoughts are coming and going. Whatever is happening in your experience, whatever it is, it comes and goes, comes and goes. So here we just notice. Maybe a memory pops up or a to-do item or a completely unrelated thought. Let go of the doing. Let go of the trying to make anything happen. Let go of trying to quiet the mind. Just be present with whatever's coming up, just for a little while. Beautiful. And now I'm just going to invite you to allow attention to expand so that it encompasses all of these elements that we have been exploring separately. So if you just relax and allow attention to expand, you'll notice thoughts, you'll notice the sights, the colors, you'll notice the sounds, you'll notice the weight of the body, the smell, the taste. These are all the elements in your field of awareness. Field of awareness. That's another word for here. That's another word for now. It's another word for existence. God, silence, stillness, however you want to call it, presence. The most important thing here to us is that, it just feels good. It just feels good to be present, doesn't it? Mm. All right. So I'm going to ask you to bring attention now to the breath. Eyes are still closed. Bring attention to the breath, to that flow, not one specific element, but just the flow, the rhythm, in any way that it presents itself to you. There might be a tendency of the breath to start deepening just because you brought attention to it. Not only deepening, but becoming steady, smooth. And you're not doing anything. You're just with a gentle attention on the breath. The rhythm of all the elements, the flow of the breath, from the sensation of the air coming in and out through the nostrils or the back of the throat, or the chest to belly, rising and falling with each breath in, with each breath out. Steady breath. This is a great anchor, yes, a great anchor into the moment. So we're just going to be with the breath here for a little while longer, with the flow of the breath. If attention goes to a specific element, then so be it. That's fine. It's your experience. It's what's happening for you. Connected to the moment. And we're going to remain connected to the moment. If you want, you can keep the gentle attention on the breath as we start getting ready for our main session. So if you want to open your eyes, that's perfectly okay. If you want to remain seated, great. If you want to lie down, all right. Grab your props, cover yourself. Give you a few moments there to get adjusted. So, eyes closed, finding physical stillness. And let's take a deep breath in now. On the breath out, relax all expression from the face. Feel the forehead relaxing completely, the eyes, the temples, the ears, the cheeks, the nose. Effortless breath. Let's breathe in again. And on the breath out, relax the lips, the corners of the mouth, the tongue, the jaw, the neck. Inhale again. The next breath out brings relaxation to the right arm. Inhale. Exhale and relax the left arm. We're taking the air, the energy in from the surroundings. And on the breath out, the torso relaxes completely. Breathe in and out. Relax the right hip, the right leg. In, out. Relax the left hip, the left leg. One more breath in, deep breath in. And on the breath out, gently feel the whole body relaxing. Whole body completely relaxed. Just feel. Let go of the control of the breath for a few moments. Let go of any visualizations and just feel the effect of the relaxation. After summoning the relaxation response, we're getting ready now for a deeper exploration of the sensations that we call body. We're going to examine the actual, intimate experience and allow beliefs, images, ideas about the body to fall away. Allow them to come and go. And just stay with the pure sensitivity, with every experience that comes up as fresh, as unnamed. So let's go back to the face. Begin with the face here. We drop images, dropping any ideas of a face, and just notice the raw experience. In fact, there's a process going on here. So observe how the sensations come to awareness and are immediately labeled. Head, eyes, ears, nose, cheeks, jaw, mouth. So let go of the labels, let them come and go, and remain with each fuzzy, tingling sensation. This is more about curiosity than analysis, you know? You pretend you're a newborn baby. The baby has no words, can't describe anything, so it just feels. It's all about the sensation. Let's move down to the throat. Release any images of the throat or labels, memory, and just dive into the raw sensation. The shoulders, the feeling of the shoulders, left, right, the arms, left arm, right arm, upper arm, elbow, lower arm. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Now onto the hands. Just let go of the idea of hands. It will come, so that's perfectly okay. And notice it for what it is, just an idea, just a thought. Telling you about, characteristics, size, color, shape. Let go of all that and just remain with the direct experience, with the sensation that we label hands. Maybe you can feel each finger. Maybe it's just an amorphous, a shapeless, formless sensation that comes up. We're doing the same thing with the chest. So sensing the chest, then the belly, the back, upper back, mid back, low back. You see, my guidance is just pointing you to the sensation. So allow attention to go there and stay with it for a little bit. Letting go of the image of the torso, the image that you would see in a mirror or photograph, and stay with a simple feeling. We can do the same thing with the hips. We can experience the hips as pure sensation. The legs, maybe one leg at a time, or maybe both legs, front and back, thighs, quads, knees, shins, calves, ankles. And let me ask you this, with each of these sensations, can you notice an edge, a place where the sensation starts or stops? Or maybe it's just an amorphous appearance in the field of awareness. Something that can only be. Allow the feet to come to attention now. And let's try to experience without making reference to memory. Remember, like a newborn baby, taking in each sensation. And notice how these sensations don't have any characteristics. They don't have an age, a gender, a nationality. They're just present, here now. And from the feet, you just let attention relax and expand to the whole body once again. Feeling the whole body as sensation. And then we allow attention to expand even more and become awareness, the awareness of the entire field of awareness. Awareness of the entire field of awareness. Awareness is awareness. Awareness, aware of awareness, aware of itself. It notices the body sleeping, the mind at rest. And yet, it's completely awake. So this is what it means when we say resting as awareness. It's a witnessing, not necessarily someone witnessing. It's just a witnessing. More than a witnessing and knowing, it is itself the experience. So here we just slowly, with every breath, we feel ourselves just dissolving in that undeniable sense of presence. That makes up experience. Just allow that limited identity that you believe yourself to be, just allow that to dissolve into the presence, into the moment, into the silence, into that darkness, into the vastness. There's so many names, so many names. And now I'd like to invite you to please bring attention back to the breath. Equal length flow in the inhale and the exhale. That smooth, continuous breath. Natural, effortless, happening by itself, all by itself. And feel how the breath is just a complex made up of many sensations. And the common thing about them is a flow, is a rhythm. So it's a flowing stream of sensation, appearing, disappearing, appearing, disappearing. And the mind giving it names, identifying by memory, giving it a direction, in and out, up and down. So there's all of that happening. You can stay with all of those elements, or if you want to pick one of the elements, one of the sensations, go ahead and do that. Just for a few rounds of breath. Gently focused on whatever sensation attracts you the most. Maybe it's the sensation of the air coming in and out through the nostrils, or the chest, belly rising and falling. Let's shift the focus of attention now. We're going to shift the focus of attention to the right nostril. Just bring attention to the right nostril. And notice the air as it comes in and out through the right nostril. You may notice that a visualization starts happening. That's perfectly okay. You can imagine you're inhaling and exhaling through the right nostril. But the exercise here is an exercise of attention. There's no physical movement, just feeling or visualizing. The air comes in and out through the right nostril. It's a sensation. So there's a certain coolness as the breath comes in, as the air comes in. And then a warmth as it leaves through the right nostril. Right nostril only. Now let's switch attention to the left nostril and feel the air coming in and out through the left nostril, visualizing if it comes up. The sensation of the air in and out through the left nostril. Again, there's a subtle coolness of the breath when you breathe in, and a warmth when you breathe out. The quality of the sensations. Stay with that for a little while, please. Just the left nostril. Wonderful. We're ready now to begin mentally breathing through alternate nostrils. So on your next inhale, the next time the air comes in, imagine that the air comes in through the right nostril. Just imagine, just feel. And on the breath out, it leaves the body through the left nostril. On your next breath in, it returns to the left nostril. And now leaves through the right nostril. So keep going for the next few breaths, please. Feeling, visualizing. Exhaling and inhaling through one nostril, then exhaling and inhaling through the other nostril, and then back and forth, back and forth. No effort, no strain, just allow it to happen. If a distraction comes up, and it likely will, just acknowledge whatever it is, thoughts, images, emotions, and then bring the awareness back to the breath. Following the flow with attention. Exhaling and inhaling through one nostril, exhaling, inhaling through the other nostril. Back and forth, back and forth. No physical movement. Every time the air comes in, you notice the quality of the sensation. There's a coolness to it. And every time the air comes out, there is a quality of warmth to the sensation. Feel, observe, stay with it. You can gently release the visualization and any control of the breath. Just stay with the natural flow of the breath, whatever it is for you. And just stay with the effects of the practice. Natural breath, in and out. We're getting ready to go to a deeper level now. And we keep sensing the breath. And now there's a more subtle element to the breath that we can maybe start noticing as we deepen the practice. So the breath is not only about the air coming in and out, it's about life force. Life force that comes in with the inhale and then leaves with the exhale. There's an exchange with the surroundings. So as the life force comes in and we feel that subtle pleasure and it permeates the whole body, then the life force goes out. Again, there's a subtle relaxation there. And now feel the body breathing in and breathing out. Cleansing, renewing, filling up each cell, each pore with that sweet aliveness. Whole body breathing in, whole body breathing out. Like an energy field. Let's move a little deeper now and move on to the mental realm. Images, thoughts, coming and going. Notice the flow. Notice how some thoughts carry emotional charge, while others are neutral. Maybe an unrelated memory pops up, or something you need to do, something you forgot to do. And here, attention is just doing its thing, moving from thought to thought, from image to image. Just notice. And beyond the mental realm, the deepest, subtle dimensions. It's about the witnessing, the knowing. Notice how there is a perception of everything that's going on in the field of awareness. What the mind labels outside, inside. Notice how there's no difference. It's just witnessing. It's just knowing. And the funny thing about this witnessing is that it is also a part of the experience. Just welcoming, just receiving. Completely unconditioned, completely, totally, utterly impersonal. then finally, as the senses dissolve in this deepest stage, we're simply resting. There's no we. There's no me. There are no objects. There is no body. There's just the knowing. There's just the complete inner silence, that absolute stillness, that soothing darkness. Feel the darkness breathing. This is pure being. We're slowly getting ready to emerge to the surface of awareness, making use of the senses to bring us back. The senses are always wide open, noticing the sounds around you. You feel the points of contact between the body and the surface, providing support. Acknowledging any other sensations in your direct experience. Or maybe you smell, taste. Fully aware of that darkness in front of your closed eyes, of that vastness. Welcoming the manifestation of any colors, any patterns. Taking note of thoughts, images that may be coming and going in that inner screen. Just welcoming each and every experience with openness, with curiosity, with curiosity. Just emerging more and more and more to the surface of awareness. You may notice that at some point the body might want to start moving physically. Allow it to happen. Allow the body to start waking up. Maybe small wiggles at first, fingers, toes. Maybe the head moves from side to side. Or maybe you want to bring the knees to the chest and come to a fetal position for a few moments. Whatever path your body takes, allow it to happen. Take your time. There's no hurry here, no rush. And when you're ready, as you're ready, if you're not already there, please take a comfortable seat. We do a final short practice here to make sure everybody's back. All right, so we're just going to take the fingertips and bring them to the head for some skull tapping. We can start at the forehead, moving around the skull toward the back. And then from here, we can start massaging the neck with trapezius, these muscles here, Connect the neck to the shoulders. Then stroking one arm, then the next. Bring your circulation back to the body. Here to the back, to the legs. Little shaking. Ah. All right, let's take one last deep breath in. Fill up those lungs. Open mouth, sighing it out with the sound of the heart. We go, ah, beautiful, wonderful. As always, it's been a true pleasure and an honor sharing this practice with you. Hope the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening is filled with good things, and I will see you next time.